Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution. And as you can see in the capture there, we're a little more professional looking, aren't we? We actually have the pop filter and the mic cover. Those just came in, actually yesterday. A bit confusing though, because, well, the two mic covers that came in the kit were both squeezed and squished together in a bag, which were then squeezed into the small box that the pop filter was in. So it took a little bit of work just to make sure it's not too deformed or anything from all of that, but it looks to be in good shape, and I guess you guys will kind of be my testers to see what's like in audio-wise, so let me know how that is. Anyway, technical stuff aside, introductions aside, because you know I like to have a little chat with you guys to start, let's go into that hunt menu. So, what do we want to do today? I think we were ready to go from Sores to Vertigo, and we have 564 to work with. Maybe we'll try doing something smaller. I think we will do another focused hunt, because those have been pretty enjoyable so far. Do we want to go... you know, I am really liking the artwork. Yeah, I guess I have to kind of keep the mouse here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the bottom little area there. With I can understand the fangs, but maybe that's bone or something? Not too sure. But I think the M16 might be a good idea to go with, and we are going to limit our firepower a little bit more, just so we don't feel too overpowered with things. As I was saying, the point adjustment was nice to make things a little more accessible, but now that I'm getting into a lot of these heavier firepower things, I'm seeing the trade-off of doing so. So we're going to keep ourselves a little more limited. We'll just do the Desert Eagle, the M16, and take a little look at Vertigo. Everything looks nice though, so let's hop into a brand new hunt. Okay, we're all loaded in here now. Oh, I see a... Oh, Lord! Holy crap. Was not expecting that. Let's, restart. And get this out immediately. Because, yeah, I don't want another heart attack off the frickin' bat. Jesus! Talk about a jump scare. And... actually talk about a unique map. I think this might actually be like a volcanic island going from, well, just first of all the landscape, unless there's a wildfire or something. Second of all though, I want to go eastwards a bit more. Oh, actually there's something really grim to see over this way. Again, I'm going to keep the M16 at the ready. We really should be kind of more aware by now that everything in JPR wants to rip you apart. Okay, yeah, that is lava down there, so definitely not a wildfire, so I guess maybe volcanic activity on this little island has kind of caused some things. So what are you? An Albertosaurs... I think you're a Dryosaur... Actually, a Pachycephalosaurus. Now, I do... Oh, look at you. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting you to run away. But I do remember in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis that there is actually a cheat where you can kind of give the dinosaurs undead skins. Where it basically look like they're zombie dinos roaming around. And I'm kind of surprised now that I say that they're... Okay. There aren't more games that have tried utilizing something like that. So, it's stuck in the Badlands. Oh, no, okay, it's not running away. That's it, come say hi. Come on, big guy. Let's get you... That should probably be close enough. There we go. And I probably spooked the other one off, but... Now, a nice little thing... Well, I guess personal fact about the Albertosaurus and myself. This is one of the few dinosaur skeletons that I've actually been able to see in person. Where I am... You don't exactly have a lot of opportunity to go to big museums or that unless you go for quite a few hours away. But some traveling exhibits passed through the area, and one of them was a Albertosaurus skeleton, and you really get a good size scale when you actually get to stand next to one of these reconstructed skeletons. And I honestly do think the scaling is rather well for it. So if I were standing up, it does probably seem about how I would figure the skeleton that I got to see firsthand in person in that museum really would compare to myself. Is that... Actually, is that a T-Rex over there? I do have to say, Vertigo has a very interesting feel to it. And I definitely have to give props for thinking of creating this idea of actually using these assets of, like, the decaying bodies from JPOG as just map decoration like this. It gives such a haunting feel to an area. It really does, again, go show just how creative you can get if you have ideas and just kind of think of how you can bring them to reality. What is... Nope, I think I broke another branch walking by there. Well, this is definitely a theropod carnivore of some kind. From the size of it, maybe it's, I wonder if this is a Carcara. The head, I don't think, is quite T-Rex. Or at least not JPOG T-Rex, because I think that's a bit more like a stone block. It's not an acro, because the acro in JPOG, you can easily see the sort of high ridge spine to it. I actually think that's sort of Acrocanthosaurus' name in Latin. I think it's high spine lizard or something along those lines. So I'm thinking this might be a Carcharodontosaurus carcass. Let's just try getting another reply. We did get one, so we'll start working over there. Okay. I just got something stuck in my teeth a little bit. That's why you're probably seeing some odd things on camera if you're watching me. So, okay, there we go. Oh, another skeleton. Or, well, I shouldn't say skeleton, carcass. Oh, hang on. Okay, there it is. And we'll try crouching closer. This is... I'm very impressed with the maps going from Sores onwards. Actually, I should say Tyrannus onwards, because Tyrannus was where we saw such a turnover in size, quality... Nope. So there were two over here. Okay, that was a close shave. That was a very close shave. That's probably what I get for not taking a better look and managing my ammo more. But we were, thankfully, just able to get it. Okay, I think that's just the lava, or the magma we're hearing. Yeah, this is such a unique idea to mix the... like, the volcanic activity with the lush jungle for this desolate feel. It's superb, and just such a great atmosphere to it. I mean, granted, the atmosphere is terrifying and desolate and has you on edge at every sound, but that speaks volumes to how immersive it is. So maybe we'll try going for a couple more Albertosaurs just to use up the bit of ammo we have and see how we're doing for points. Because I do want to get to testing the last weapon we've not seen in JPR so far. And that is the Green Flame. I've never used it or seen it used. I'm sure if I actually watched showcases in that I would, but that would also be spoiling myself a little bit. But after getting to have the railgun in mandibles, I want to see the big toys. I want to play with the big guns. Boys and their toys, as they say. Now, let's try calling another one in. Due south. We're just going to have to navigate all of the pits in that. We definitely don't want to fall down one of those, because as soon as we do, the hunt's over. But this... I'm trying to think of what really compares to this feel. Like, one of the things that struck me is the Lion King, where they kind of have the... is it the elephant graveyard? I think that's probably what I'm thinking of for just kind of the feel and Badlands-esque vibe of this place. I'm talking about the animation one, not the CGI, realistic, whatever you want to call it. You basically took the entire heart out of the movie by doing that. The heart was in the animation, and once you removed that, you kind of got... looked nice, didn't feel very emotional or... Hello? There we go. Didn't share the same feel as its original. You just didn't quite be able to read the emotions and feel the connections that I think the original really set in stone. But, no. I don't know if it's trying to get to us or not. I think yes. But also no. Okay, well, it's doing a lot of running back and forth, so we're just going to... I might honestly try looking for you know, I better not go into the... what looks like death in liquid form. Well, I guess there's a lot of liquid form deaths, isn't there? Although lava... it's not really plasma, is it? It's more like, non-Newtonian? No, I don't... I wanted to say non-Newtonian fluid, but I don't think that's exactly the best state of composition for magma or lava, or, again, whichever of the two it is. One is when it's underground, the other is when it's actually exposed. Actually, where... did I make him fall asleep in the death pool? I think he's snoozing in the death pool. Or the death broth, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he's just tranquilized. He'll be fine. Yee. And every twig I seem to step on just makes me panic and freak out a little bit. So now you guys know why I don't do horror games, is I am a scaredy little coward who is going to go, nope, and just out of the chair. Although, of course, now that I say that, I'm going to have so many demands, or I'm going to start having people demanding, do it, do it. What do we got here? Oh, Ceratosaurus. Actually, one of the most distinctive ones, thanks to the little single horn on its snout. Let's see... we can get one more before we can end things off, because we actually have enough ammo, or we should have... oh, this is where the debate comes in. That, you know what? That's enough for one. I do believe we can get the one. We just gotta be smart and be better than I usually am. But we should be able to get up close enough in order to be able to try taking him. Or her. I think technically it, because the genetics in JP... or... I guess JF for Jurassic Franchise. Okay, that could have been bad. I hear what sounds like something else moving around us, so I'm trying to see that, but then I'm also forgetting that we were just calling in the carnivore that could quite easily ruin this entire street we've built. You know what? I'm going to take that as a... nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm going to probably hate myself for doing this, but we are going to try going after it. It just kind of peeked up over the hill to say, hi, I'm right here. What you going to do? I'm going to be the it, and I'm going to fall for it. Or I'm going to be the hero that succeeds. Daring to dare. Oh, what are you? Oh, another... oh, no, you're not a Montosaurus. You're an Tyrannosaurus. And I continue to make the same mistakes of not looking to where the dangerous carnivore is when I'm approaching it. Okay, once it gets within, that's... Okay, it's coming for us. One shot? I'm sorry, one shot? We must have hit a... Okay, I just thought I heard something. We had to have hit a mortal zone with that shot, because... One shot, and this isn't even the final weapon. Yeah, it makes me wish I was much more accurate, and then I probably would have been getting kills left and right before I did the point adjustment. But that looks good, so we'll end this hunt here, and we'll see what our jackpot is from all of these. Okay, we're back in the menu here, and what a jackpot it is! Ooh! Green Flame. Now, if I want to do Sorez, I could... We've done Allosaurus hunts. I kind of want to try this. I kind of want to try maybe something like on Perdita with a Camarasaurus. Just to see how powerful the green flame actually is, because it's like the railgun, and that looks amazing to have everything booted up like that. Penna Perdita, Penna Perdita, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we'll go there. Perdita it is. Don't ask me how the system works, it just works. But let's hunt and see what the green flame can do. Oh, Lord. Okay, we are on Perdita. Oh, I see them in the... Oh, we actually got a sizable zoom on this thing. Oh, Perdita actually has a fog, because I know the view range is still supposed to be up, but I didn't realize Perdita actually has a fog to it. God, I really did miss out on quite a few neat experiences if I kept the fog off, didn't I? I think it does help add to that kind of... Okay, I get it, but I got something big. I don't know. It seemed... I don't know if it actually is that big. Because it kind of seems like the railgun from Mandibles. The only difference is it's just kind of bulkier vertical than anything horizontal-esque. Well, this is definitely going to be an interesting weapon to try out. I'm going to try tranquilizing a few Camarasaurus, or even just one, just to see what it's like. Because it's really... This reminds me a bit of the minigun with how unique it kind of feels when it's drawn out. Now, I don't know if this will be the one-shotter that the railgun has been so far in Mandibles, or it'll be a bit different. I might also have to check. I think I turned aggressivity down a little bit in the settings, just because I got a little tired of even the herbivores wanting some meat. Actually, what little meat I have on me. I don't exactly think I'm a very big meal for many. Right. Of course, the wind is always against us. We want to go southwest, and guess where it's pointing? Straight south. Can't really go west more. I suppose we'll work east. Although, you watch. That little wind icon is slowly going to shift over just to screw us up. Yes, this is the only weapon I got. And I think it might be a little disorienting with how it zooms in order to give you the scope effect. And because of my past encounters with the Camarasaurs... Actually, not. I should check more around this little spot here in the middle. Because all the maps so far have had a little Easter egg of sorts back to Jurassic Park, or Jurassic franchise in a way. I never really went to see if there was like an... Oh. Okay, you're running. Oh, you both ran off. Okay. Oh, just a little drysaur. Hey, buddy. Oh, God, look. Now, this really shows you how tiny the maps feel when you see the sauropods, like Camarasaurus, all clustered up on a map like this. Okay, how far do I want to try shooting from is the question, though. Actually, I guess that's going to be answered, because nothing else is letting me get too close into range for them. Oh, come on, you weren't that close by. Well, I suppose that at least gives me the chance to see what this thing is. I know I passed by it a few times. Okay, I call BS on that one. You were not close enough to be able to see me. Although, again, the wind is kind of getting me off. God, it always seems to be... It goes towards the center of the map, so no matter where you are on the edge, it just makes it more difficult. No? Can I actually get in this thing? Negatory. It actually pushes us back from it. Okay. Maybe we'll try working west, because we did see the one Camarasaurus. I think there were multiple we had seen, but at least one of them looked like it went in a direction we could possibly try following up with. But I do admit, I do miss things like holding your breath to steady your aim. That is a... Oh, hello, hello, hello. Okay, well, I know they're hitting, but I thought maybe we would have gotten a mortal zone from that one shot, although it's only the eye, so that would already be a difficult shot, I think, even if you had the steady breath ability, so I don't know how well we will do, but we still have, looks like 4, I'm not even sure. Well, they're rounds of some kind. I don't think they're exactly bullets. They seem almost like maybe nuclear material or radioactive material. I mean, given the... Nope. Okay, it's got a good fire rate. Oh, I think you're probably the one that we... Okay, well, there's you down. Oh, God, I can't hit... Yeah, I didn't get any of them, so we'll end the hunt here. I think Camarasaurus, the mortal zone, is the hardest part. Like, it's such a tiny area, and because it's on the head, which is probably the most mobile part of the animal, it makes it very hard to keep a focus on to get. But we could... Maybe next week we will look at going after the acro somewhere. Although, I want... Or maybe... You know, we'll do Vertigo. Ooh. I'm thinking an acro on Vertigo. Those two feel like they might be pretty good together. And then the Carcaro, we'll probably save and do him on Tronar. But we have a couple more maps to see before that, so probably quite a few episodes to go with JPR. We have seen all the weapons, so now we just have to go through the last few dinosaurs and the maps. Overall, though, I do think the start is the roughest part, but as soon as you're up over the hurdle of these two maps, and you get into some more powerful weapons, the game starts really opening up. I just wish it wasn't such a rough experience to start with, and how it really does feel more shooter than in other... The rest of the Carnivore series generally feel more like hunting sims. This feels much more like a shooter sim because of how aggressive things usually are to you. Like in options, yeah, I had to turn aggressivity down a bit. Even sensitivity I turned down, and you still saw how the carnivores were detecting us. But I think we'll wrap everything up there for today. Next week, acro hunting on Vertigo. So, I don't think I have really anything else to say, other than if you guys do like the content or the videos I put out, be sure to leave a like or comment down below, or any feedback you have, I'm very, very appreciative for it. If you have any requests for any other series you might like to see us do, or anything you'd like to see us do in a certain series itself, also leave them in the comments. Until I see you all in the next episode, though, survivors, please remember to take care and stay alive.